Hello, my wonderful pile number, what are you? Yeah, number three. Sorry. Hello, guys. I am so excited for your reading. So, when I was meditating before your pile, or with your painting at least, I had heard, oh, let's toast. And so, and then I saw the picture of the Three of Cups card from this deck, or from the Tarot of the Divine deck, and look what came out. The Three of Cups card. I'm so excited. But okay, so today's reading is how to cultivate more abundance into your life. Guys, your reading is looking, it's so clear so far. As soon as everything was coming out, like I was just hearing messages back to back. But this is the going to be at the top of our spread. This is the abundance card, gratitude, manifesting, and trust. So how can you guys cultivate more abundance into your life? So let's do the oracle cards first. First we have the presence card, number 22. Maybe you guys have been seeing 222. We have the presence card, acknowledgement, mindfulness, and openness. We have the void, number 14, quest, calling, and what's the last one? Or I'm sorry, the unknown card, void, quest, and calling. There you go. 43, the trailblazer, ambition, assertiveness, and self-reliance. I have so much I want to say about this pile already, but I want to get through all the oracle cards first, actually. And then we have the freedom card. What's this one? Revolution, renewal, and independence. The channeler, number 53, the Aquarius goddess, collective mission, understanding. We have awareness, contemplation, non-action, and truth. We have materialization, creativity, adaptability, and pleasure. And then we have the builder, discipline, practicality, and achievement. All right, I want to get this out real quick. With these oracle cards, the first thing, like when these first three cards came out, I was like, okay, the universe wants to co-create with you right now. Like the universe wants to give you this abundance, but it wants you to co-create with the universe. It wants to, like with the presence card, she's sitting very still in a boat and she just has her eyes quiet, like she's meditating. So maybe now would be a good time to incorporate meditation into your routine. And if it's not already, or if it's already in your routine, maybe it's time to practice it for a little bit longer, or practice, or like add, like if you meditate in the morning, maybe try meditating at night now too. So like try meditating 2 times a day now if you meditate 1 time a day. But I'm hearing keeping your, like, slow down enough so or like get silent enough so you can hear the universe whisper, so you can hear me whispering to you. Like that's what I'm hearing the universe is saying, like get quiet so you can hear me whisper to you what I want you to do. Because we have this unknown card. The unknown card is about the quest, calling, falling into the void. And with this unknown card, that's why I'm like, it says the calling on here too, and I'm like, the universe wants you to silence yourself so you can hear the calling, so you can hear the universe calling to you, so you can hear the universe calling for the mission that you're supposed to go on, that's going to bring you this abundance. And gosh, this is all just like the universe wants to co-create with you. This is creation energy right here, and it's going to bring you financial freedom. You guys have the freedom card here too, but you guys have to allow yourself to expand, allow yourself to fall into this calling. You guys have the trailblazer card too. This is ambition, assertiveness, and self-reliance. So there's also going to be some independence, or independence, that it's going to be on your side now too. And you're going to have to be willing to go on this journey, being the pioneer that the trailblazer is, to blaze a new path for yourself and, you know, for whoever else is to come. I already talked about this freedom card. So, but also in this freedom card, she stepped out of the cage and she has the key around her neck. So stepping out of whatever cage you're in right now, maybe you feel like you're locked in and you don't know how to move, but she has the key around her neck. And in the story for this, she always had the key. It was her choice to unlock that door. So yeah, time to step out of whatever cage you're in. Spread your wings. You know, in the cage you don't have enough room for your wings to spread. But this channeler card, every time when I read it, they're like, the words are separate on here. It's not supposed to be not supposed to be a sentence, but I just always read it as the collective mission understanding your mission in the collective, understanding what you're supposed to be pouring into the collective. The universe wants you to quiet down and slow down so he can, or I don't want to say he, I'm sorry, but so the universe can pour into you what it wants, or pour into you the information that it wants you to pour into the collective, whatever this passion is, what the universe is, or the universe and your soul, really, because your soul is here. Like I just feel like our souls want to feed the collective, like want to be a part of the collective, and, you know, be a part of the collective, like help raise the collective's consciousness. Like I just feel like that's what all of our souls, like whatever mission your soul has, I feel like that mission is going to help raise the consciousness of the collective. It's going to help, you know, raise the vibrations of the collective. So I mean, and that's why every soul is so important. Like every person is so important, because we all have a purpose here, you know. And then awareness, be aware of the signs that you're getting right now. Maybe you guys are getting, if you guys have been seeing a lot of 222 or 333, I want to say 333 in particular, because you guys have the Three of Cups card for your tarot card. But in the back of this presence card, there's 3 dolphins jumping out of the water. So 333, community is very important right now. There's something, getting involved in your community. Yeah, that's what I'm hearing, getting involved in your community. But the awareness card, not contemplation, non-action, and truth. Maybe this is something that you've been contemplating for a while, if you should do this or if you shouldn't, you don't know. But the universe is saying yes. So whatever this endeavor is that you've been thinking about doing, yes, yes, yes. The answer is yes. So yes, yeah, you've probably just been not acting on it, because this is non-action, but you need to be aware of whatever, you know, whatever cage you're keeping yourself trapped in. And then you guys also have materialization. Materialize and be the trailblazer. The universe wants you to create right now. Step into that feminine energy of creation, you know. This is the sacral chakra, creativity, adaptability, and pleasure. Adapt to the circumstances that you're in right now, or what is to come, and then create off of it. And then you'll find the pleasure from doing so. And then once you get started with this creative endeavor, whatever it is, or whatever endeavor that the universe is calling you on, I'm saying creative endeavor because you guys have a lot of fire energy, and for your tarot cards, you guys have a lot of wands. So that's creativity, that's wand, or that's fire energy too. It's going to require this builder energy, the discipline, I'm sorry. The discipline, the practicality for the achievement. I saw today, Steve Harvey was talking about, you know, a lot of people end up failing on their journey for success, because, you know, we always look at the finish line about how things should look. And then if it takes you 2 years to get to the finish line, you might, okay, say it takes you actually 2 years to get to the finish line. But, one second, sorry, I think my dog. What is she doing? What? sorry, I don't know what she's doing out there. But yes, he was saying that you know, people will give up after a year because it's like, you know, you face some trials and the trials are harder than you thought and you just get discouraged. But what if it only takes one more year and then you're at the point that you wanted to be at and you gave up because you saw the finish line, but you know, when you encountered the little things on the, like the little, you know, little checkpoints before you got to the little checkpoints, you know, everything in between the checkpoints were just too hard. And it's making me think of Percy Jackson, you know, like when he had to collect the 3 pearls and, you know, the things that he had to get through to get the pearls so then he can go to the underworld and then save his mom. What if he had gave up before he got to the first pearl, or before he got to the second pearl? Like, and then he wouldn't have been able to save his mom, but he had that discipline, this builder, the determination to keep going because he saw the finish line and he didn't care about the in-between because he knew he had to get to the finish line. He knew there was something at the finish line waiting for him, and it was his mom. So yes, that's what I'm seeing so far for the oracle cards. I am going to read some of these oracle cards to you guys, but I do want to show you guys what you guys got for tarot. So you guys have the 6 of Wands, more Wands energy. This is creation, guys. I'll put this right here. The 7 of Swords, the King of Wands. Guys, you guys are creators. The universe wants to create with you. 10 of Cups. We have the 3 of Wands. I'm hearing right now, because you have, as this Cups energy came out too, and Cups, like the 10 of Cups can represent like emotional fulfillment too. I'm hearing create from your emotions, get tapped in with your emotions and just create off of them. Even this painting, like this painting, I call it like my intuitive flow painting, because it was literally just me painting off my emotions. Like my intention was to just go with the flow of my emotions that day, and I just put paint down and I just went with it and just allowed it to come. So I'm hearing create off your emotions, or get in touch with your emotions to create. And then you guys have the Justice card. That's why I was saying, yes, you know, it's about the balancing of the scales, but but also, you know, justice. And I'm hearing that the Justice card is saying yes for you guys. It's time to do whatever this is. And then the 3 of Cups, like I said, you guys have the 3 of Cups, more Cups energy. The 3 of Cups also has to do about community too, celebrations and friends. So it's getting involved in community, and then getting involved or putting your work out into the community, and taking the, what is the word that I want to say? Or like at least putting your work out there, and then taking asking people about your work, like taking constructive criticism about your work from the people in your community, if it's friends or if it's family, something like that. But I do want to get into your oracle cards. The first one I want to do is this Presence card, number 22, acknowledgement, mindfulness, and openness. There is nowhere to go, nothing to do. Life keeps unfolding, but we remain rooted in the awareness of the present moment. Everything we need is right here. There is no space for resistance. We are completely open. All we have to do is be here now. And so that's also the thing, like even when I was talking about like Steve Harvey, and he was talking about, you know, people look at the finish line and then they think it's such a long way to go. And that's too much looking in the past, you know, when you're, or not in the past, sorry, in the future. And then sometimes, like they say that anxiety is caused by living in the future, and it's easy to get so anxious when you're thinking about, oh, this is going to happen, this is going, or like I have to do this, there's going to be this, there's going to be a possibility of this. But making your awareness of the right now, and what you need to do right now, and what you can do right now, what you can actually fulfill right now. And I love that all we have to do is be here now. So, you know, write down like um what if you already know what this endeavor is that you're going, like you're being called to do, then write down what it is, and then write down what you can do to start on it now. um Sometimes, I mean, like, sometimes things cost money, but then figure out cheap ways to do it. Like, do your research on it, to figure out what you can do to start now. But then be like, on this journey, be present with the now, so you don't have to feel like the finish line is too far away. So yeah. Okay. The message: only the present moment is real, not the past, not the future. The present is all we have. If you remain attached to your past, you are missing the blessings that are already here. If you place your happiness on the future event, when the event comes to you, you'll be too busy searching for the next thing. That is so true. I'm going to keep reading because I can stop every time and just talk about different things. But when that event comes to you, yeah, okay. In the here and now, joy is available to you. Ask your heart to feel joy and you will feel it. Ask your heart to feel peace and you will feel it. See? And okay, I know I just said I'm going to keep going, but like, that is, the presence is also going to be very, very important too. So you can help, cultivate more gratitude for your daily life. And, on this abundance card, it's about, it's about gratitude too. That, she's sitting in her own waters, but she's grateful for the water that she's in, and that the water is pouring into her, and that she's pouring into the water. And gratitude is an invitation for abundance to come towards you. So yeah, that's what I would say on that. But by accepting things as they already are, you peel off the resistance and soften your need for control. There is knowledge that can be integrated. Into the present moment. And I think that's important too, that need for control. That's something that I struggle with all the time, is that need for control. Because ultimately, if you're looking too far into the future, it is because you want a sense of control of the future. And sometimes how we have things planned out in our head about how we think the future is going to look, we set these expectations for ourselves, and then we get upset when these expectations don't happen. And ultimately, it's because they were never supposed to happen. For you to get to this end goal, certain things are going to happen, but if you try to predict them, you're going to get upset most of the time, because it's not how things are supposed to play out. They say, what do they say? Tell God your plans and he'll laugh, or something, whatever the saying is. And it's because, like, you could be thinking too small, right? Things are meant to be bigger, and you're thinking too small about how to get to this outcome or what the outcome will be. So the presence is going to be very, very important. You are home. You have arrived. You are safe and you are free. You guys got the freedom card. That makes sense. You are an ever-living soul. You are the witness of the phenomena of life. You see the events unfolding effortlessly in front of you. Remain detached from what happened yesterday and release the expectations for what will come tomorrow. That's literally what I just said. You are alive. You have a body and you have a mind. You are one with everything that is. You are the sun, the moon, the sky, the ocean, the plants, and the soil. You are more than enough. Action. Pause. Enjoy the blessings in your life. Let go of the past and future expectations. Come back to the present moment again and again and again. That's something that that's something that I still have to work on, but I feel like I'm getting better at it too. Like, being present can be hard. Like, definitely, like, I'm the type of person to have like a million thoughts in my head at once. And most of those, like 90% of those thoughts are about, what is to come, the future. I'm always so excited about the future, and it can just take you away from the present moment. But yeah, but also, like, being present and clearing out all the expectations that you have for the future is going to just, gosh, where was I just blinked out for a second. Like, I just lost my whole train of thought. Where was I going with that? Gosh, maybe it'll come back to me. I'm sorry. I'm just like, I always wonder, I'm like, how annoying is it when I talk sometimes, and I'm just like, I just blank out sometimes, and I'm like, well, we'll try again tomorrow, Affirmation. I am here and now, and my heart is open, and I am aware. Look, you guys have the awareness card. Be aware. So now, I do want to read this unknown card because I feel like this is very important for you guys. I was going the wrong way. So, how have you guys been doing? As I try to find this card. Okay, here we go. All right. Void, quest, and calling. In the dark night, what may look like a poisonous snake ends up actually being a coiled rope. In the absence of light, fear creates monsters. See, that's what I was saying about when you think too far into the future, or anxiety is living in the future. So yeah, in the absence of light, fear creates monsters. So being present, being in that light. Sometimes the most beautiful things can be found in the darkness of the unknown. Replace your fear with curiosity. Answer the calling. Step into the unknown. Yes, not knowing can feel uncomfortable, but you are already being called to walk into unexplored lands to follow your purpose. Don't fear the unfamiliar. If you look back, you will see that almost all your worries did not come true. The things that scared you ended up being your greatest adventures. A new path is open before you, but there are no guarantees for the mind on the other side. You've never been there before. How do you know if it's the right move? And where will it take you? You don't know yet, but the universe is encouraging you to trust that this is a crucial step of your journey and of your growth. I love that it says trust, because on this abundance card, one of the points on it is trust. So trusting in the universe that this is the right step for you, but also trusting in yourself that you wouldn't steer yourself wrong. Growth, healing, and wisdom are on the other side. Although you may be looking for immediate answers, the cosmos wants you to linger in uncertainty for a moment. There is magic in this place, a sense of inner freedom. Look, you guys have the freedom card. This is lining up so well. A sense of inner freedom can be attained when you release control. Trust that whatever comes your way is exactly what you need. You will know when the time is right. Action. Step out of your comfort zone. Reflect on your fears and whether they are based on reality or imagination. Listen to your soul's calling and it will take you forward. Release the need for control. You don't need all the information. You need to live the experience. Go for it. Affirmation. I trust my soul's calling. I'm comfortable in the uncomfortable, and not knowing is okay. I love that card. That is such an amazing card. And it's so, I think every part of that is just so important, because I think it ties back to the presence card, to the freedom card, but it also ties back to this awareness card. And if you have been experiencing a lot of anxieties about the future, be aware of those anxieties and realize, or are these anxieties that I'm creating off of, situations that aren't even true, that haven't even happened? And then also just being aware of your thoughts too, because sometimes these anxieties that you're dwelling in and holding on to so tight that aren't even real, you might be manifesting these accidentally. And you want to keep a clear path for your manifestations to roll in, but allow them to be lighter manifestations, more positive manifestations based off of higher vibrational energy. So in my head, I'm just hearing, if you guys like to draw, pick up whatever, like if you, I don't know, crayon, color, pencil, pick up whatever color and just start drawing. And then look at what color you picked. And then after you look at what color you pick, look up the meaning of that color and then see how that resonates with your current situation, or how it resonates with what energy you need to step in. Yeah, and so we also have this Trailblazer card. I love that you guys got this card because it's telling you to be that trailblazer, be that pioneer, be the one that's putting, be the first one setting their footsteps in the sand so other people can follow the path later, follow the footsteps later. You guys are holding your own flame. You guys have the spark right there. You guys just need to grow it. You guys need to be confident in it and trust it, and trust in the universe, trust in your soul, trust that your soul is not leading you the wrong way. So for some of you guys, you might already know what this spark is, what this, you know, what this calling is into the unknown. And some of you might not. So if you don't, you know, time to settle down with yourself and, I don't know, maybe take some walks throughout nature. Because we have this builder card and she's like standing in between leaves. And then, or meditate, you know, slow down with yourself, and or even write a list, right? If you have a journal, or, you know, on your notes app, write down what you really, really want. What would you do truly if no one was watching, or if you weren't, like, if you were guaranteed to succeed, what is it that you would do? If it, you know, no money involved or whatever, like, who cares about how much money it's going to take for you to get there? If you were guaranteed to succeed, what is it that you would do, and how would you act towards doing it? This YouTuber that I watch, Alicia Gorgon, she talks about how would you act if every day was like, how would you act if every morning was the first day of your life? And, you know, that's why it's important to know what kind of person you want to be, what you want to do. Because once you know, like, say you want to be a CEO, right? And so when you wake up every morning, decide, well, what person, like, act like this is the first day of your life, right? This is all that you know, is this current moment. And when you wake up in the morning, be aware of that, you know, like, okay, this is my first day of life, you know. And figure, okay, if say you want to be a CEO, and then once you wake up, be like, well, what does a CEO's routine look like? And then embody it. If you're a CEO, if you want to be the CEO that wakes up at 5 o'clock in the morning, works out, and then starts working after that, meditates, blah blah blah, put that into your routine. That's your new routine now. If that's a CEO that you want to be, then step into the footsteps, you know, of that trailblazer, of that CEO. Be that person. Act like this is the first day of your life, and you have everything that you need to do what you want to do. So yeah, be that trailblazer. I am going to read the trailblazer card, actually, because it's an amazing card, right? And I feel like that's your archetype, trailblazer. Okay. The Aries energy speaks about new beginnings. Oopsies. It's the fire that ignites our passion to fulfill our dreams. It's the fuel that takes us out of our comfort zone. It's the personal power that tells us we can do anything. I'm feeling you guys have been in your comfort zone for too long, and the universe kind of wants to give you that push. Like give you that push and just look away and be like, okay, it wasn't me, but it really was me. Like, the universe wants to give you that push, but it wants you to want to make that, do that, or the universe wants you to want to make that choice for yourself. It wants you to know that that's what you deserve. So Aries energy speaks about new beginnings. It's the fire. Someone's dog is like, there's dogs outside fighting, and I'm pretty sure my dad took my dog out too, so one of them might be mine. I hope she wins. That's all I have to say. Okay, they quieted down. Okay. It's the fuel that takes us out of our comfort zone. It's the personal power that tells us we can do anything. Now that it is here, we cannot ignore it. The Aries goddess is the carrier of the divine sparkle, the initiator, the first one who dared to answer the call. Guys, you have the unknown card, which is about following your calling. Give me 1 sec, because I want some tea. Okay. I made hibiscus tea earlier, and I just never drink it. Okay. She understands her power, and she knows that she knows what she wants and goes for it without fear. She doesn't ask for permission to be exactly who she is, and she takes up space that is meant for her. I love that. She takes up the space that is meant for her. And I'm feeling like, yeah, what if you guys have been like afraid to, you know, step into your calling because you're afraid of how people are going to perceive you, or how, yeah, I feel like how people are going to perceive you, that has nothing to do with you. And of course, people are allowed to make their own opinions of you, right or wrong. And I'm sorry, but that's just something that we have to deal with as humans. People are allowed to have opinions, even if they are right or wrong. And it doesn't have you don't have to resonate with it. And if it resonates, it resonates. If it doesn't, let that shit fly. Like, so let's see, where was I? This goddess plants the seed of creation. She is a pioneer. Her energy is contagious and inspirational. I love that, guys. Oh yeah, just be confident in your energy. You guys are this. You guys got the Trailblazer card because you have it within your archetype already. Let it shine. Let's see. She helps us believe that all possibilities she helps us believe that all possibilities are endless, that we can conquer any mountain. Her confidence dissolves all obstacles. Her ambition makes her a great warrior. Her assertiveness keeps her on the right track. And I feel like that's why you guys also got this builder card, because it's about discipline too, like staying on the right track, having that discipline to stay on this track once you start it. She initiates the movement before anyone else does. She initiates the movement before anyone else does it with childlike enthusiasm. The Aries goddess reminds you that you can succeed in your ventures and have fun on the journey. She invites you to go for it, even if no one has done it before. Be the first one, guys. Ooh, yes, I love this. Let's see. Okay. All right, action. Embrace the Trailblazer archetype within you. If you are thinking about beginning a new chapter, this is your confirmation to go for it. Strengthen your self-confidence and rely on your own resources and skills. You can do this. Affirmation: I have all that is needed to succeed. I follow my passion to conquer my dreams, and I have the right to decide my path. Guys, don't let anyone tell you that you can't, because the universe just told you that you could. Your soul said that you could, and I said that you could, so do it. I wish someone would tell you guys no. Send them my way so I can tell them why you can. Like, I really wish someone could tell you guys no. All right. Which card do I want to do next? Oh my gosh, wait, I just noticed that you guys have the dolphin and the clouds right here for this materialization card, but you guys also have dolphins behind in the water, that are jumping out of the water. Let me look up the spiritual meaning of dolphins, because I'm curious now. Why are you guys getting so many dolphins? Let's see. Peace and harmony. Dolphin spirit animal have many qualities and strong symbolism. Joyful, graceful, compassionate, intelligent, generous, and protective. I'm hearing protect whatever this, protect this creation that you have. Yeah, protect it. Maybe right away, before you're fully, like, if you haven't fully established it yet, I'm like, maybe don't tell everyone about it yet too, because you guys also have the Seven of Swords here too, and the Seven of Swords has to do with, you know, cunningness, manipulation, thievery. So maybe you should keep it to yourself for a while until it's more established. Yeah, that's what I'm hearing with that, before you bring it out to your community. So okay, so I do want to read this awareness card to you guys, because this awareness just keeps coming up within the cards, or at least within the first two, I'm pretty sure. So contemplation, non-action, and truth. When we watch a movie, we can feel as if we are inside the character's skins. We feel their pain and happiness, but ultimately we know we aren't them. We are the awareness that is witnessing the movie. In what we call In what we call real life, the same phenomena happens before our eyes. Our attachment to our persona makes us believe that we are just powerless beings, when we indeed what we truly are is just the awareness that witnesses all. I like that. We are the awareness that witnesses all. This is your invitation to stop what you are doing and sit in stillness, like I was saying with this presence meditation. I'm always going to say yin yoga because I think yin yoga is amazing. All right, I just can't. Yin yoga truly heals the soul, I feel like. Detach from the stories of the mind that may be entangling your circumstances. If you guys have been too heavy in your past, too heavy in your future, stay in the present moment, because that's how we, hold on to past realities, and how we hold on to what ifs. What if this happens? What if this doesn't work? Instead of saying to yourself in the present moment, since I have this passion, I know that it can work. The answer isn't out there, it's right there in, oh sorry, where did I miss a part? Detach from the stories of the mind that may be entangling your circumstances. The answer isn't out there, it's right there within you. Sit comfortably with your eyes closed. Be aware of everything that is happening inside and outside of you, as if you were watching a movie. Don't get attached to any of them. Like leaves in the river, let them pass by. I told this to group 2 when I was recording from them yesterday, and it was reminding me when I went to this what is called a meditation retreat for the weekend, and one of the monks had told me, because I was talking about my mind just keeps going, and for the whole weekend all we did was meditate 7 hours a day, 7 hours or 5 hours, I can't remember, but well, he he was like, he truly made me feel like a fool for a second, to be honest. Like, I don't even know if that's monk activity. Like, I don't even, like, y'all not supposed to. All right, guys, I'm sorry. My phone clicked off. Saying that I was out of storage. Like, how am I out of storage when I delete so much stuff all the time? Like, I just feel like they just want me to buy more storage. It's all a conspiracy, I tell you. But I was saying, I don't know what part it clicked off on, but when I went to the meditation retreat, and the monk was like, well, when you look behind a thought, what's there? And I was like, I don't know, man. Like, it beats me. Like, you tell me. And he was like, there's nothing behind a thought. Thoughts only feel heavy when you decide to attach yourself to them. And I was like, whoa. That is so true. Like, and then of course, like during the before meditation, they would tell us, be the mountain. The mountain doesn't try to cling to the clouds, make the clouds stay, or interact with the clouds. The mountain just observes the clouds, and then it lets the clouds go away when the clouds are meant to go. So you be the mountain, and then have your thoughts be the clouds. Let them come and go. You don't have to attach yourself to them. Like, it's not that deep, really. Like, just let them flow. So yeah, I don't remember where I even left off on. Oh yeah, okay. Let me see. Don't get attached to any of them. Like leaves in the river, let them pass by. Who are you? Are you the feelings that come and go? Are you the thoughts that are produced by the mind over and over again? The only thing that remains permanent is the awareness that is witnessing the phenomena of life. That is who you truly are. You are the awareness of the cosmos. You are the container of all that is manifested. Like, the abundance card is about manifesting too. You're the awareness of what's manifested. Only with a calm mind can you discern the truth. Only once the ripples of the ocean have calmed down, you will be able to see the reflection of the moon in its waters. It takes time and effort to rewire your perception to the awareness of presence. Decline the invitations of the mind to live in the past or the future. Come back again and again and again. Even, like, this is very important when you're practicing meditation, is to not, you know, be too hard on yourself when you know your thoughts start to travel and then you get engaged with your thoughts. Be happy when you are yeah, I just like be happy in the points where you come back to that awareness, like, oh crap, I've been, you know, dwelling in my thoughts. It's time to come back. And that itself is, you know, a pat on the back for you. The feeling, the awareness that you had that it's time to come back. That let me move this a little because I feel like this should be closer. I feel like I had y'all closer than that. Yeah, congratulate yourself, pat yourself on the back for even having that awareness that, hey, I was gone for a second, now it's time for me to come back. And like that's an amazing point. Like, come back again and again and again, and just be happy at yourself for coming back, you know. Don't be upset for yourself, at yourself for, you know, drifting off. Just be happy that you were able to even be aware of the fact that you did drift off, and now come back. And, you know, just do it as many times as you need to, and then you'll notice once you start meditating more, or once you start, you know, rejecting or not even paying too much attention to the thought, the ego, then, you know, you exercise that muscle. And at this point you don't have to take, like, it's like when you're doing a workout class, you know. When you first start doing a workout, the first time you might have to take a lot of breaks in between the workout. But then if once you start doing the, you know, with this builder card, that discipline, once you start practicing and strengthening that muscle, you end up taking less breaks throughout the workout because your body has built that resistance now, and now it's a lot easier. So yeah, don't attach too much about having to take, you know, about, you know, having those having those breaks, but just be happy. Like, you'll notice the growth within yourself too. And I feel like that itself will be an achievement for you, like this builder card, the achievement. um Detach from the stories of the ego and come back to the awareness. Practice non-action by not forcing things and allowing the natural flow. Calm the ripples of the mind to see the truth behind the chaos. Affirmation: I am that, and I am aware of the present moment. I love that. I don't, yeah. The materialization card, this is just about you bringing this into life, you know, bringing whatever this endeavor into life. And this builder card is having this discipline of the presence and of yourself to keep pushing, to keep going to the end goal, even when it feels like it's going to be a long journey, because you know what's at the end goal. Like, so, you know, you just have to commit to yourself and commit to this journey and commit to what's on the way, even if it's a lot of trials and errors in between. That's just part of the goal. And like, I always think about to myself, like, I know, like, one day you're going to be telling this story, and the things that feel huge, the trials that feel so big, are going to feel so small years from now, when you're telling the story to whoever, your friends, kids, or, you know, family members. You're going to be like, man, I was really stumped over this, and now that's, you know, barely a ripple in my waters. Like, that won't even cause a ripple in my water anymore. So yeah. But so yeah, how to cultivate more abundance into your life. You guys also have, let's see. So the Seven of Swords is, you know, I said it was about cunning energy and manipulation, but it's also about strategy. Have a plan, and then be that builder and get disciplined with the plan that you set forth. Yeah, set a plan for yourself. And then you guys got the Ten of Cups and the Justice card. Ten of Cups and Justice, they both represent harmony. And harmony. Let's read the story for the Ten of Cups card, actually. Oh, I flipped right to it. That's so crazy. I love when that happens. The Ten of Cups represents true emotional and spiritual fulfillment. Oh, okay. Like I was saying to you guys earlier, that's what I'm saying about the harmony, the emotional and spiritual fulfillment. Like I was telling you guys to create off of your emotions. I feel like they're like that will put you in harmony. That'll put you in a flow. Um, After many hard trials, like I was just saying, Jolner finds a happy and loving husband and has a child. Her brother rises from the sea, which often represents the subconscious, to congratulate her and celebrate her newfound life. And what I'm hearing, like the universe wants to praise you. Like you have the Six of Wands. Six of Wands is about achievement, victory, praise, and reward. Like the universe wants to give you these rewards, but it wants you to be present. It wants you to, get grounded in your present moment and take control of the area over the areas that need to be taken control of right now. And then what you don't have any control of, you need to surrender to that and let go of that. But you have so many like joyful cards here where the universe is showing, or the universe is saying like, hey, I want to give this to you, but I want you to, set some things in place first. Like I want you to be this builder and set some things in place first. Let's read the builder card actually, because you guys also have the three of wands, and three of wands, the like wands energy is about creativity, but three of wands is about it's about being self-motivated. Back to this discipline, this being self-motivated, and knowing that at the end with this self-motivation, like be motivated to the fact that I'm going to be financially free, being motivated to the fact that I have like that there's something at the end of this that I really want that's coming to me. And then it's also about reward. Like the universe wants to reward you, but the universe wants you to set a strategy and get confident in yourself, get confident in your energy, get confident in what you want to create and what you want to put out there. 52. Oh, here it is. This is Capricorn energy. Capricorns are the hardest workers. Like every time I think about a Capricorn, I think about how hard they work. It's in their bone. It's in their blood. Like it's their identity. It's part of their identity is them being hard workers. And I think that's something that you need to step into. Once you figure out this path, you need to like be fully set, fully set on it. Like that's why I want you to be really clear about what it is. Like set this plan, have a strategy, because once you get going, like you need to keep pushing, like have that discipline and be that hard worker that the Capricorn energy represents. So let's read the builder. The Capricorn energy allows us to keep going even if it feels hard. It helps us to overcome every obstacle, to fight for ourselves and our ambitions. Everything is possible. No one said it was easy, or no one said it would be easy, but for sure it will be simple. It only needs patience, discipline, and endurance. The Capricorn goddess is the hero of her story. Her ambition is immense, and no obstacle can stop her. Her tools are discipline, responsibility, and commitment. She will use all of them to climb up the highest mountain. Look, you guys have the three wands that's right under it, climbing up this with the self-motivation and that discipline. I love that. I love that this card came right under it. That's amazing. Let's see, where was I? Climbing up the highest mountain, there she will find what she has always wanted, her awakening. Her foundations are built with determination and practice. Nothing takes her out of her path. She seeks to achieve her goals, to succeed, but success doesn't depend on the outcome, but on the effort. It doesn't, I wish I could speak, guys. Success doesn't depend on the outcome, but on the effort she employed in getting there. She doesn't desire external validation. She only needs to stay true to herself. She is practical and down to earth, and her resources are optimized. Her habits endure a balanced life, and her boundaries allow her to develop with ease. She is the builder of her own reality. She knows what she wants and what needs to be done. That's what I was saying with that strategy. She is the crafter of her future, and she is the master of her own self-domain. Action. Embrace the builder archetype within you. Set goals and seek tangible ways to achieve them. Be practical on your next move. Pay attention to your career and projects. Apply discipline in the areas that are needed. Affirmation. I am committed to my purpose. I am focused and persistent, and I manifest my dreams into reality. That apply the discipline in the areas that are needed is really standing out to me. Even like that was something like last night. I had last week I had gotten surgery on my wisdom teeth, or I got my wisdom teeth removed, and I had been really wanting to, like, I was so excited to get back into my routine, and I was like sleeping. I was sleeping in for a while. Like I usually, like before, I would wake up at like 5 a.m. and I would get my day started, and that's just what time I like to wake up. That I mean, regardless of if I slept in or not, I was going to wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning. But I would like make, but you know, recently I was just making myself go back to sleep, and honestly, because like I needed to rest too. So, but last night, like I was thinking to myself, I was like, I'm ready to get back into my routine. And so I started to think to myself, I was like, okay, so what is, like, you know, I had to recognize my routine again and recognize the meaning of my routine. And for the goals that I have set for myself, that means I wake up at this time and I get shit done so I can do this later on and, you know, get all the things done that I need to get done throughout the day. So I was like, yeah, I'm getting up at this time and I'm doing this and this and this and this and this and that, because that's what my routine looks like to get to the goal that I want to see, or get to the goal that I want to get to. What have I not talked about? Yeah, I mean, basically all of this is about following your passion and having that, and feeling free to do so. It's King of Wands, the king of creation. Like the passion is there. You just have to, you know, take that leadership role of the authoritative role, the leadership role of that king, and drive yourself on this passion. Um, and I mean, with it all, the universe is promising you reward. Like you have the Three of Cups energy. This is celebration. Like I was telling you guys when before I started your reading, when I was meditating, I heard let's toast. Like the universe wants to toast with you. It wants you to get to the end of this goal because you're going to achieve so much from it. So don't be afraid, because there's so much that you can get from this. What you think that you can get from this, like the optimistic ideas that what you think that you can get from this, I'm here, you can get even more than that. Like you're thinking too small right now, you can get even more than that. But Three of Cups also represents community too. So I'm like getting involved in your community, something with your community. If you know, once you've established whatever this is that you're pursuing, you know, run it by a friend first, run it by, you know, family first, so then before you put it out, you can like get any, you know, get a consumer's perspective of it. Let's see, do I want to read, okay, since actually that's crazy, you guys got 52 and 53, so let's read the channeler card, Aquarius Goddess. The Aquarian energy allows us to see beyond the horizon and invites us to keep learning more about the world and ourselves. It pushes us to think collectively and focus our efforts on the creation of a new earth. Our channels are open and it's time to manifest a shift in consciousness. The Aquarius Goddess has a mission, aided by the strong link she has with the cosmic wisdom. She is the healer of the collective. She works as a channeler between heaven and earth. And as I just read that part, I have like chills running down my spine right now, because I think I told this to group, I don't remember what group I told this to, but before I started like wanting to release, like I for a long time wanted to put out, you know, the creative things that I wanted to put out, and I kept like I kept seeing on my Pinterest like that you never know who will benefit from your creation, and it's selfish of you to keep it to yourself. And I was like, dang, I didn't know I was being selfish. Like that's why, like, you know, we all have a purpose, all of our souls have a purpose here, has a mission here. And that's why you know, when the quest, when there's a quest calling you, it's time to fall into that void and answer that quest, answer that calling, because it's needed now in the collective. You might be holding yourself back, but whatever this is needed in the collective now, so there can be a collective conscious, so there can be a rise in consciousness within the collective. So don't hold back, because you never know who this is going to help, who needs to hear your voice, or who needs to, you know, if you're a writer or if you do podcast or something like that, you never know who needs to hear your voice or who needs to see whatever it is that you're putting out there. If it's you're designing clothes, or I don't know, whatever it is, you never know who needs it. You could be helping someone. So put it out there. So she works as a channeler between heaven and earth, conducting the waters of compassion to those who don't know how, disseminating the light so everyone has access to the truth. She believes in a new earth free from injustice and hatred. That's so funny. You guys got the justice card. You guys are bringing the justice. Okay. Sorry. Let's see. She has the cosmos on her side to manifest it into reality. That's what I was saying. Like the universe wants to create with you, and the universe is promising you something big at the end. You just gotta do it. Like, do it, please. She has a strong vision, and she can see beyond and beyond. Her strong analytical mind doesn't make her rigid. That's what, okay, it's saying like she has a strong vision and she can see beyond and beyond. But I'm feeling like for some of you, you guys are seeing beyond, like as in you guys have that strong vision of what you want and what you're looking at the end goal, but you're looking at too many of the things that are coming in between that, you know, might be some trials in between, and that's what's stopping you for pursuing this. Instead, you know, use that vision to motivate you. You know, use it as that self-motivation. Her journey has taught her to see the web of life, the cosmic patterns, and even the future. The Aquarius goddess takes the best out of her uniqueness, the Aquarius goddess takes the best out of her uniqueness, trying unusual ways to evolve. She dances to the beat of her own drum. That's the same energy as this Trailblazer. Nothing keeps her trapped. Like the wind, she moves here and there with grace. This freedom card, step out of this self-made cage, or step out of the cage that is self-made or that someone has made for you. It's time to let go and use the key to open it. A fun fact or fun tip: if you guys are having hard times making transitional movements in your life, get an old necklace that you have. Get it, like, you know, an old necklace chain, and then put some keys on. I put 3 keys on mine because I work with Goddess Hecate. But put keys on the necklace and then wear it around your neck. Wear it to sleep and wear it throughout the day. And notice how your transitions start getting easier. How you start flowing with your transitions instead of trying to work against them. You're going to be able to walk through doors more easily. So you can get like little I got little keychains, or like little literally chains that are keys from Michael's for, I got a huge pack for like $2. So yeah, that's a fun tip for you guys. Nothing ever keeps her trapped. She like the wind, she moves here and there with grace. She is independent and self-sufficient. Her strong intuition tells her when to speak and when to be silent. Like I was saying with you guys, for this cunning energy with that 7 of Swords, you'll know when the time is really right for you to show people what you've been working on. But while you're building it up, I'm hearing keep it to yourself first. Keep it to yourself for a while. Get confident in it with yourself. Perfect it, or get the tweaks out that you can get by yourself, and then allow other people to see it to help you get out any other, you know, other tweaks that they might see as the consumer. Where was I? All these gifts were given to her to fulfill her purpose. She is the bearer of freedom. Will you accept her invitation to the revolution? I love that. Action. Embrace the channeler archetype within you. Use a combination of logic and intuition to make the next move. Seek independence and embrace your uniqueness. Focus on the highest good. Affirmation. I am free to be me. I'm committed to the collective evolution, and my medicine is needed. That's what I was saying. Like, you never know who you're actually helping, who needs the medicine that you're putting out there, who needs this talent that you have. So don't keep it to yourself, right? I had to keep telling to myself, I was like, that is selfish of me to keep this to myself, you know? Just allow yourself to share it with others, and you are promised something amazing at the end. You guys have so much coming for you. You just got to get through, you just got to work through some energies. If it's you trapping yourself in a cage, or if someone else like has put you in this cage, it's time to open it, because you guys have the key. All right, just yeah, guys, make a key necklace. I feel like that's gonna help you guys. Like even she has one, right? Yeah, do that. I feel like that'll be fun for you guys. But let's see, is there anything I did not talk about? Or honestly, okay, because you guys have the Three of Cups energy here, and that is about, you know, groups, collaborations, or groups, community. And you guys have this Ten of Cups here. This Ten of Cups is also found family, insecurity. Maybe this would be a time, like, if you, maybe you already have something out there, but maybe you need to start collaborating with other people too. So maybe this is a time or period for collaboration for you guys. That might resonate with some might not be in that stage or might not want to enter in that stage, but this might be a period of collaboration that can really help you bring abundance in. And it's because you'll be able to, you know, bounce ideas off of other people who are in the same field as you. So yeah, that's what I'm getting for you guys, my beautiful group number 3. Thank you guys for joining. Thank you guys for watching. I would love to see what you guys put out there when you guys are ready to put it out there. I wish you guys the best on this endeavor that you guys are going on, and I wish you guys ease. Stay in the present moment so things don't feel as heavy, and don't be a victim to the mind. All right? Like they say that, what is it? The mind is an amazing servant, but a horrible master. So don't be a slave to the mind, all right? Put the mind in check, all right? You got this. I wish you guys the best. I wish you guys love and light. And I hope you guys are able to share your love and light. And I'm so excited that you guys are receiving abundance as it is. And yeah, I'll see you guys in another pile or next week. See ya. Bye.